Ramatuelle, Tropez. The first 20 riders down, the next 20 to come in a few moments' time. We spoke a lot about this course that has been designed by Gregory Bordeaux, and we had questions as to how many were going to be in the jump-off by the end of the night. A lot of conversations suggesting perhaps this is going to be a bigger jump-off than many expected. As it stands now, there are 3 riders in that jump-off list. Let's remind you as to which of those riders now find themselves going into that second round. It all starts with Killer Queen and Jérôme Guéry, the first man into that jump-off. Scott Brash, winner in Shanghai a few stages ago. Can he make it a second LGCT victory this season already if he goes on to do it again here in Ramatuelle, Tropez? And Julien Epayard, a man that has famously won on the French Riviera on multiple occasions. And once again, it's Donatello and Epayard that find themselves jumping clear and coming into the second round of the LGCT Grand Prix. 3 riders thus far. Julien Epayard, Scott Brash and Jérôme Guéry are in. Let's hear from the Belgian, Jérôme Guéry, to get his thoughts on his clear round.
Jerome, that's not a bad debut for an LGCT Grand Prix with Killer Queen. Wow, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's really amazing. She tried, she gave everything. I'm really happy.
When we watch it, it looks pretty smooth, but from a rider's perspective, how did it feel?
Yeah, honestly, I watched the video, it looks okay, but on her, I was okay. For me, it was a lot of effort. I have to ask a lot to do it, to jump the combination, the orange combination. Was difficult, but she really tried, and okay, I'm happy how she did. For me, it was quite hard, but looks okay.
You were one of the first in as well. Were you able to watch a couple before you went in to have a look at what their decisions were?
Yeah, when I walked the course, I had my ID. I had just a question after this double, if I do 6 or 7, and I say, okay, I will stay between, depend the jump and I had. And I feel that she jumps really high on the coming out. That's I take the decision to put 1 extra. For the rest, I had my plan and works well.
What is she like in a jump-off?
Honestly, she's quite fast. I just have to ride well. If I ride her well, it will be okay. But I will be the first to go. That's I will try to do my plan, not crazy. Perhaps it's better for me because sometimes when I saw the other one really fast, I try always to be faster than them. And the horse, perhaps it's not ready for it. It's for first Grand Prix 5-star. Then I will try to do well, fast enough, but not crazy.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jérôme Guéry exceptionally happy with that clear round, as you would imagine, on Killer Queen. He now is into the jump-off. I remind you, Scott Brash and Julien Epayard alongside him. But if you take a look at the rest of the field that follows, that second half of the field that follows now in the rest of the evening, Michael Duffy, an LGCT Grand Prix winner, is the first man after the break. Philip Weishout, Daniel Deusser, Gilles Thomas, the current LGCT Championship leader. We have Marlon Bayard-Johnson and H&M Indiana. Julien Aketa has been in really good form of late. Christian Kukuk, Edwina Tops-Alexander. It is an exceptional list of riders that are still to come. Will they join that list? We'll wait and see. A man who will not be on that list is the current defending LGCT champion, Max Kuhne. Had a fault down with EIC up to Jacko Blue. Let's hear from Max Kuhne.
Max, it was this time last year that you won here in Ramatuelle, Tropez. It's not going to be for today, but just reflect on your round and how you thought it went.
Okay, it's always very close to lose or to win in our sport. I think I'm quite happy with EIC up to Jacko. He jumped great. He tried to do his best. Usually he's very good in touching and not falling, but this time it was a light touch and the pole fall. So.
I know you haven't had a chance to actually watch it back, but when you were in the arena, what was the feeling? Did it feel unlucky? Was it a wrong stride? What did it feel like to you?
He was a little bit over jumping the first fences, and so I tried to give him all the support. And then he also had a little stumble in the triple combination, which makes him even more careful. But I think the second part of the round was then actually better. It was a little bit more fluent. And I think now I need to analyze the video, of course, but I think he tried even too hard to do well than not trying.
He's got a big heart, hasn't he? And as you said, overjumping in this arena is probably not the best thing to do because it's a small arena.
Yeah, it's a small arena, but he does that quite often, especially on the first fences. And he's also, yeah, usually that's a little bit his way of doing it. But I think there will be some clear rounds in this course today.
Well done.
Thank you.
The thoughts of Max Kuhner. Michael Duffy is in the ring. We are ready to go back to the action. The second half of today's LGCT Grand Prix of Ramatuelle Tropez. Let's get underway.
He's good. He was third in Shanghai, the quickest actually the jump off as well in China. And then third in the Super Grand Prix at the Riyadh playoffs with Quirex. Michael Duffy, based with Helena Stallmans in Eschweiler in Germany, gets out on the course. Cantano 32 restarts action. This partnership formed in May of 2023, so 2 years together. And this horse that was third in Shanghai, didn't mention that in my little resume, but this is the horse that opened the door for Gilles Thomas and Luna van Het Denenhof. But again, this Longines treble is proving ultra demanding. Another huge name scalped down through 4A, B and C. Michael Duffy has technical problems, I'm afraid, because the in part of the double 7A also goes. Now this is a mighty challenge Gregory Bodo has assembled. It really is brilliant. You can see, though, I think the thing that makes it that good is that horses are finishing very confident, happy. Yes, a couple have bowed out, but the overall picture is happy horses coming to the finish line, which over a demanding course is not easy to achieve as a course designer. Michael Duffy has a tough round to restart the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix this afternoon. 4 rails go. Just inside the time, will be no consolation for Michael. It is 16 penalties for Cantano, 32 for Ireland's Michael Duffy, number 21 to jump. Ireland have never won this.
No clear round for Michael Duffy. I'm afraid he will play no part in the jump-off later on tonight. But if you want to watch who is going to join those 3 men that are currently in the jump-off, you need to sign up for a GCTV Live Pass. Zoe Conter, the next in the ring. Sign up and come join us in the Ramatuelle Tropez.